So, how did the program suit you personally?
Overall, I feel like the program did suit my needs personally, as throughout the program my badminton performance improved. The program included helpful sessions which provided me with new techniques/shots to improve my game. Examples of these sessions included drills such as the backhand flick and the overhead drop shot. The program also included less suitable sessions such as clearing the court and crocodile, as I had already mastered these skills before completing each session. This means the session became unproductive and did not have a positive effect on improving my performance. I would have enjoyed a session aimed at improving things such as in tactical awareness and in-game ability. I did not have high fitness levels when going into the program, and my fitness levels did not improve at all when going throughout the program. There was only one fitness related session during the program, and I would have appreciated more fitness related sessions or longer sessions to improve fitness, or a fitness module added onto the sessions.
Given your experience with the program, if you were to take part in another improvement program, what would you change and why?
Well, I'd start off with, I felt like the length of the program was a good length to improve my badminton skills. However, some of the sessions could have been replaced with others that had a stronger influence on my badminton improvement. For example, replacing sessions such as the overhead clear for another badminton related fitness session. The length of each session could have been longer, as there was often not much playing time after warm-up, or we would have sometimes not warm up properly at all. A longer session would allow me to focus on improving my technique more instead of rushing through the drills. This would also provide me with more time where I was able to receive external feedback to improve my technique. I also felt the quality of instruction during the program was decent, as during all the drills I knew what to do. However, to improve the program, a professional badminton player could have been brought in, as they would have more experience when providing external feedback, as a better knowledge of results on how to improve my technique and etc. In the pre-test, it was important to have the same person who was in an autonomous stage of learning to be providing the feeds. During one of the pre-tests, I was partnered up with someone who was at a cognitive stage of learning. It therefore meant he struggled to hit the shuttle over the net into the sections that allowed me to reply with the best shots of my ability. This made my pre-test results slightly invalid.
And were there any other factors that affected your learning or improvement?
Previous experience was a big factor that had a negative impact on my learning and improvement of badminton. This was due to the fact I was someone who'd played cricket and specialised in fast bowling for a long period of time. This had a negative influence on my performance, as when I was playing like my overhead clear shots, I was implementing the cricket bowling technique, which was not biomechanically sound for badminton. Confidence was also another factor that influenced my performance during the program, but this time in a positive way. This was because I already had a good amount of hand-eye coordination at the start of the program, so it meant I was confident throughout the program. Personally, I found that if I was enjoying the game, it allowed me to perform at a higher level. This generally occurs because when I'm enjoying the game, I'm more motivated to work harder at the drill or the game.
And what are some socio-cultural factors identified with the performance improvement program?
Well, technocentricity is the concept of essentially treating the body as a machine. Body professionals such as coaches, PE teachers and trainers look at the body as a set of physiological systems which can be trained to their maximum potential. A large amount of testing is used during this approach, as it is the most accurate way to measure and drive improvement. A key assumption of technocentricity training is that the focus on physical attributes of the body leads to improvement in performance. Focus on social, emotional and intellectual aspects of the human body are not part of the technocentricity approach. The badminton performance enhancing program had a large number of technocentric approaches, as there are multiple repetitive drill-based sessions. This meant that I was repeating the same drills over and over, not focused on any other attributes of my body other than the physical. The program was also technocentric, as there were many tests throughout the program which measured our performance. Scores were taken based on how many shuttles I was able to hit into different areas when playing different shots. These shots were then repeated 10 times each and a score was taken from this. I completed these tests 3 times throughout the program. This approach was very useful to my performance as it enabled me to focus on basic techniques, and the pre-test scores drove me to improve and do better next time. However, a negative impact of focusing on the pre-test scores was that it was not always a valid way of indicating your badminton performance due to other external factors such as the feeder. However, this program went beyond the technocentric model, as it included sessions that looked at my intellectual and social aspects of a sportsman. For example, drills such as modified badminton required problem solving, as I had to work out which section I would be hitting my shuttle into based on the shot I'd received. This was a drill that was not repetitive and required me to analyse the game and the opponent in order to score as high as possible. The problem-solving drills were important because players who got high scores on the pre-tests do not necessarily perform better during a game. Just because you can hit shots well during the pre-tests off easy serves doesn't mean you're able to know what shots to play when players play you when you return shuttles during a game. This is a reason for that the technocentric approach was a too narrow focus. Also, the personal improvement program included many sessions which had an in-game atmosphere to it. The drills informally used peer involvement, peers playing against me or watching me play, to improve my performance. I recognised that the social nature of having peers around me enabled to cope better with scoreboard pressure. This validates the limited nature of the technocentricity approach, as I was improving my performance because of social aspects of the game rather than just focus on the physical aspects of my performance. The technocentric approach is also the foundation of many other personal improvement programs. For example, my experience during cycling training is focused during drills and repetition with time-based measurements taken during the drills. These time trials used to indicate my level of performance and what teams and race teams you're placed into. The technocentric approach affects the community as it focuses on the human body as a machine. This means that when I'm using the approach, it does not take the mental attributes of an athlete into an account. For example, it might mean the coach misses someone's mental attributes, such as how well they are coping with pressure during the game. Coaches with the technocentric approach may disadvantage players who excel in skills such as problem solving and tactical awareness. All good. I feel like